Let's move on to a question from Casey in Loganville. He says, I'm trying to rent a property in Cumming, and the landlord is asking me to look at the property through the windows and wants me to send a deposit to New Jersey to hold the property. This seems weird. What do you think? Casey in Lawrenceville. Casey, yes, that seems weird. Yeah, that's right. And we, believe it or not, we have a property management business. Most of you who listen to the show know that. And we have been we're renting a property over the last few weeks in the Swanee area. And we got a call from somebody who says, "Hey, I've contacted the landlord, and the landlord is saying send some money to this address." And we're saying, "Hey, no, that's a scam." Now, listing with a legitimate agent, we were able to go through and get that listing pulled. They actually found it on Zillow, a scam listing. But listen to this, by the way. So my wife, who runs our property management business, decided to communicate with the so-called landlord. And I just want to mention a couple things that were in these text messages going back and forth. First, it says, you can come by the property today and view it from the exterior, and you are allowed to peek via the window to see the interior. I'm not in the state right now. I was transferred to our new church. Let's notice that, our new church in New Jersey, and I had to leave the keys and documents with the house. I will send you the keys and documents to the house via FedEx so you can look at the inside after you've paid your deposit. I got transferred to New Jersey on a missionary work by my church. I would like to know I can trust you. Now, I'm just jumping all around here. Understand you are securing the property to take it off the market and holding it against your moving date, in which I would use part of the payment to mail out the keys. I will send you all the documentation to apprehend your signature, which I think is interesting. What, I'm going to apprehend your signature? Right. I am a missionary man that always keeps to his word, and I can never tarnish my image just because of vain, likely things that is vanity. I would say vanity is things like vain. So if you are trying to rent a home and somebody says you need to view it from the exterior, somebody says the landlord has moved out of state, somebody gives you some religious story about their dealings and honesty and all of that kind of stuff, ask for a security deposit or deposit before the lease is signed, and mentions trust, commitment, and honesty in their communication with you, run like the wind. Okay. Do not lease a property unless you can meet the landlord or the property manager and take a look inside that property no matter what.